looks black.
Well, because of the light in
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. You ready, camerawoman?
Yep.
Okay, so hello everyone.
Hello.
Today I would like to start us off by asking you some questions. Have you ever thought about which religion do you believe in?
Yes. Yeah, no.
Some of you yes, some of you no. Well, it's for the people who said yes, you might be a Christian, you might be a Jewish, and you might be an atheist. When I lived in US, my friend asked me the question I have never thought about before. Which religion do you believe in? Well, although I knew what she was asking, I just didn't know what to say to her, so I said, I don't believe in any. And then she really looked like she's confused. So I think the reason why I couldn't answer to the question so instantly like I believe in this is because the country I live in is not focusing on just one religion. And what I'm saying is that Japan is not focusing on the one religion like as a country. So let me show you now the typical life of Japanese. Okay, when we are born, we go to Omiyama and to the shrine to wish the baby grow healthily. And when we are 3 years old, 5 years old, and 7 years old, we go to Shichigo-san, to the shrine again, to celebrate the growth. When we get married, some of us go to church and have a Christian wedding instead of having the Japanese traditional wedding at the shrine. When we die, generally we go to the temple and have funeral like this. Well, from what I just said, I think you can see how the Japanese culture is mixed in so many religions. So that day, since my friend asked me the question, I was so curious about what other people will answer to that question. So I asked my parents, what do we believe in? And they said, well, they needed to think about it for a while too. But they said, we believe in religion called Shinto. Although I had no idea what it was back then, a year later I found out. Last summer, as a Girl Scout, I received an award called Shintosho, and it is an award of Shinto. And there, I learned lots of things about this religion. And so, let me show you the most surprising experience I've had in my life. There's me in the picture somewhere, yeah. And it's called misogi, and the purpose of this is to just purify ourselves by going into the river like this. It was a rare experience. So some of you might notice, maybe you have heard this word before. It's actually in the Japanese 100 poems. It's in the 98th poem, and you can see the word misogi there. So it's really religious and popular. So, one of the most important things I learned for getting that award is called Yaoyorozu no Kami in Japanese, and that means hundreds of thousands of gods. And it's believed in this religion that God resides in everything. For example, there's a god of the sun called Amaterasu no Mikami. Maybe some of you have heard of it before. And I saw this TED Talk the other day called Atheism 2.0. He was mainly talking about how the atheism changed nowadays. And when the reporter asked him a question about religious war occurring right now, he said that the reason why all those religious wars occur is that they only pick up the differences between the two religions. So if you look at it from a different point of view, it might be 90% the same thing, but 10% the difference. So just instead of like arguing and fighting about 10% of the difference, why won't we share our opinions about the 90%, the rest of the 90% that the both religions agree? So that will make us the non-fighting world about relating to the religion. So I think, in my opinion, that Japanese have already have this kind of thinking, because from like I said, in the typical life of Japanese, we go to the temple, we go to the shrine, we go to the church, and you can see how the three religions relates to us. And you can see that we're taking only the good parts of it. And that, I think, means that we're adopting the 10% of the difference of the three religions and adopting it in our lives. So, I would like to say this as a multi-religious thinking. And we are living in a multi-religious country, and we're not the only ones actually. China has lots of people, so lots of religions. So I would like to conclude that if every country in the world thinks this way, there won't be any word about the religion. So that will make the whole new world. Thank you.